Hello Dr. Ko, my name is Shazab Ahmed, and this is the second video in the three-part series. So during this video we'll be extracting data from this website, the Dortmund Data Bank. We'll be extracting the temperature and the pressure from this website. So the first thing that we are going to do is from LXML import HTML. So what this allows us to do is that the website runs off of HTML, and it's what LXML based it on. And the next thing we'll do is import request. So what this allows us to do is request data from a certain website. This is so we can use HTML to extract the data from the website. And so that'll be it for that. And so to prevent from web scraping, we'll not be using this link to get the data. We'll be using the raw HTML provided by Professor Ko to get the data. So URL equals, so we're going to copy, paste this link in. And the next thing we're going to do is content equals request get URL content. Okay, so basically we're requesting the content from the URL, so it gets us all the data from the HTML. So so the next thing we want to do is actually be able to view and use the data as it is seen on the website. So in order to do that, we'll have to convert it back to its tree form. So tree equals HTML dot from string content. Okay, so that allows us to view the data from the perspective as shown on the website. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is get the specific data that we need, because we don't need all of this. So we only need the temperature and pressure. So to do that, we'll be using XPath. So T string equals tree.xpath. Okay, and in order to get the XPath, we'll have to inspect this code. As you can see here, this shows us the pressure, the temperature, sorry, and this shows us the column. So we're going to copy, in this case, we're going to copy the XPath of the temperature. Okay, so the XPath shows us the exact location where the data is in the HTML. And so the next thing we do is get rid of this index right here, because that index is telling us, it's just giving us one particular cell. So for example, it's just giving us, in this case, the 303.15 temperature, and we want all the temperatures in the column, so we get rid of the indexed. So there's still one more issue with this, and that is that right now we've selected the whole column, but we still haven't selected the data inside of the column. So in order to do that, go into slash text right there. So this allows us to get the actual text from the column. So now we're going to do the same thing for the pressure as we did for the temperature. Tree XPath. So this is the pressure column. Copy XPath. I'm going to get rid of the index again so we can see, get the whole column. Then we're going to do text as well. Okay, so now we have gotten all the text from the column. That's why it's still a T string. So we don't want to use the data as a string. We want to use them as they are, as actual numbers. So in order to do that, the first thing we'll have to do is import numpy as np. So numpy allows us to put all this data into list or an array. So we're going to do data equals np dot array. And next thing we'll do, we want T string, and then the P string as well. And we do it as type. And np dot float 64. Okay, so as type allows us to actually use the numbers as they are, as numbers and not as strings. Okay. Oh, we have an error here. Data name np is not defined. Data equals np dot array T string P string as type np dot float. Huh. Let's try that again. There we go. I guess it was just a random error. So the next thing we want to do is get the temperatures into the list. So we're going to do T equals data 0, and since we want every single temperature from this list, I'm just going to put a colon there. Okay, so since we're going to use the Antoine equation in this data analysis, the temperature is in its right units, which is Kelvin. However, the pressure in the Antoine equation is just in pascals, and it is also logged. So right now we have the pressure in kilopascals, so we're going to have to convert that to pascals and take the log of it. So we're going to do log underscore PV equals np dot log 10 1000 times data 1 colon, since we want all of that data in that column. Okay, so we are almost done here. Now, to make sure that we did it right, I'm gonna print the temperatures and pressures into a list. So first we're going to do print, and there we go. We have all the temperatures. 293 ends at 647. Looks good. Next, we are going to print the log of PV, and that looks good as well. Alright, so that's basically how you extract data from a website, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.